What's up, YouTube? What's going on? Mountain Dew here, and I know it's been absolutely forever since I've done an anime review. I'm hoping to do more in the future, but my first two anime reviews, I just unlisted them because I thought they were kind of cringy, because I didn't really have much to say about the anime, and nowadays I'm just going to decide that I'm only going to review an anime that I have a lot to say about, so I can keep the video interesting. Otherwise, the video is just going to be very cringy. It's not going to be good to watch, and I'm just going to look back and say, what was I thinking? So, I do that a lot every time I look at some of my older work. But today, I'm going to be looking at Haganai, or Why I Have No Friends, whatever you like to call it. Basically, I found this anime by looking at some meme from a year or two ago, around the time I didn't watch anime. But basically, let's start out with the positives. And unfortunately, I do have quite a few negatives for this anime. This is one of the only few anime that I actually consider to be kind of bad. But I'll get into that later on. So first off, the English dub. It is absolutely top-notch. I really do like the English dub of this. It's one of the better English dubs I've heard in a while, ever since, Seven Deadly Sins, Hana Yamada, etc. But I do find the English dub of the show to be quite an improvement. And next up, the animation. It's okay, but at the same time, I think other animations are better out there. Now let's get into the characters, and this is kind of where I'm going to start to get a little ranty. Let's start off with some of my favorite characters, Sena and Kodaka. Kodaka, he's okay. I do kind of like him, though. Sena is easily my favorite. She's very underrated. I love how she has a butterfly in her hair. I always hated the scenes where she's getting teased, which is probably my biggest flaw with this anime. And I mean, apart from those two characters, every other character is rather hit or miss. But Yozora, oh my freaking god, Yozora is easily my biggest issue with this anime. Yozora is such a hateful character. She's very annoying, and it perplexes me that this show got nominated thanks to her freaking voice actor. She did not deserve that one bit, because her character is very hateful. She's always nagging on Sena, my favorite character. Once again, they're always very pissed off at each other, and her worst moment has to be when she's putting sunblock on Sana's back, and then when she gets up, she's just humiliated thanks to one of the other hit or miss characters. And Yozora is still being very annoying in her freaking zebra outfit. And then after that, freaking Kodaka is just like, Dan, don't worry about it. I'm like, let me get this straight. Just a few days ago, right? She was bullied by some guys at the pool, and he still defended them, but he won't defend her after something that happened to her that was even worse. Why? I really do not get that. Like, it makes absolutely no sense why he would defend them for something that's not as bad as this. And Kodaka and Yozora used to be friends, which makes it even worse. And that brings me to my next flaw with the show, the ending. The ending is very, very disappointing. It wasn't terrible. I just thought it could have been so much better with Yozora still being a jerk to Kodaka, her own best friend that they've been since, elementary school. I don't know, man. This anime, I just found it to be very disappointing, which sucks, because it could have been a better one, seeing as it was made into a meme. But unfortunately, I just don't recommend this. You'd be better off watching something like, what's that one anime called? Tease Master Tagaki-san. You'd be better watching something like that, or a different anime high school drama, because this is just, if you don't like high school bullying, if you don't like your favorite character being teased, and stay as far away from this anime as possible, because you've come to the wrong place. And apparently, I've been heard this anime isn't really anything new. and I can see where people are coming from on that one. I mean, unfortunately, yes, the show has its highlights, sena, kodaka, and all that, but unfortunately, they just weren't enough for me to stay interested in this anime. So, without further ado, I'm gonna have to give Haganai, I Don't Have Any Friends, a C- and a 5.6 out of 10. The humor was very dry. It felt like some sort of cliche humor that you would probably see off some sort of American show for little kids, like very cliche, lazy humor. This is one of the only anime I've seen that really does not have good humor at all. Of course, with Naruto, but at least Naruto with everything else, its humor is not that good, but at least it has, at least its positives outweigh the negatives, unlike this. Seriously. But guys, what did you think of Haganai? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I guess I'll see you in the next anime review. Bye.